If you're running a Facebook group, but you're not making any money in the process, stay here, watch this video, don't go away. I'm gonna show you 8 ways to monetize your Facebook group. Let's do it. Of course, every good YouTube video has an introduction. My name is Jen Johnson. I'm your high-performance Christian business coach, and on this channel, we talk all about growing your business with God at the center, creating content and digital products that turn your purpose into profit. So be sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and you and I can hang out here every single week. I'll notify you. So we're at it again today. We're talking deeper about Facebook groups, how to monetize your group. If you've missed any part of this series, because this entire month we've been talking all about how to set up and create a Facebook group, how to grow your Facebook group to 1,000 members, what to post in your Facebook group. There's all the things I've been dissecting about having a Facebook group, why it's important, and if it makes sense for your business. So be sure to check out the entire playlist and don't miss a single beat of it, so that way we can get you all set up and rocking with your own Facebook group community. Okay, with all of that being said, let's talk about how you can actually start creating a profit with your Facebook group. I'm a huge advocate for doing things on purpose and for profit. We don't want to do things for the sake of doing them because someone else has a Facebook group, so I should have a Facebook group. Someone else posts 5 times a day, so I should post 5 times a day. No, it's not about comparing, competing, or copying what other people do. It's about setting an intention so that when you go out and do something, you actually create a result because it's a result you intended to create. So I know as a Facebook group owner, I want to deliver value and create an awesome rapport and relationship with my community. And I want to find ways to work closer with people in my community. The way to do that is for them to start being introduced to my products, my services, how I can actually further support them if they choose to invest in that as an option. So you don't want to limit it to just having a free community where you're giving a bunch of free information. The goal is to always want to acquire new customers or clients or students, whatever it is you're looking to build or fulfill. And so by actually being intentional in the community with what you're posting and also including how you can move people closer to exposing them to your offers is going to allow your group to become a profitable one. So let me just say, it is okay for you to invite your community to take a look at what you have to offer. Say that to yourself 5 times, 100 times. The one thing that holds people back from actually creating a profit is you have not because you ask not, okay? This is a Bible verse, but this is so true in life. If you're not asking or you're not letting people know that what you have to offer even exists, there's no way for them to say yes to it. So I want you to give yourself permission to fully serve your community at the highest level possible. That typically means that some sort of investment is being made to get your best product or service. So it is okay to introduce your community to further ways they can actually work with you. Okay. So how do we go about monetizing your Facebook group, making money inside of your group? So I'm going to give you these 8 ways. The first thing that you want to do, your number one focus when you're growing your Facebook community, is you want to be inviting people into your group and also getting them onto your email list. That is the first step. You want to be growing your email list because that is where the majority of your offers are going to be made, is via email. You want permission to market, you want permission to make offers. They're giving you that permission by coming into your community, and they're also giving you double permission by getting onto your email list. So your Facebook group and your email list always hear about all the things you're up to first. They get first priority before anything goes public. So the way that you start to bring your group members onto your email list is through the initial questions that you ask when they join the group. So one question you can say, hey, I have this free resource, this free guide, this free video series, something for them to chew on that's a quick win. Do you want me to send that to you? If yes, drop your email. And then you can go ahead and actually send that out to them. They're now on your email list. They're now in your Facebook community. You want to make sure you're growing both simultaneously. And this is the easiest, best way that I know how to make that happen when you're organically bringing new people into your Facebook group. The other way that you can capture emails and still deliver that value if they missed it on the questions is inside of your pinned post, your welcome video inside of your community. You can have the rules, you can have the description of what to expect in the group, welcome everybody in, also drop your links for the resources that you think would best serve them. You can point them to some of your videos or your content, giving them all these resources that they can just start to dive into immediately. And by just clicking around and browsing and watching those things, that is also a second way that you can get them onto your email list and ensure that they're not missing anything that you're putting out, and you're going to be able to support them to the fullest. So again, you will make money this way because the offers that you're making happen inside of your email list. So in order for people to see your offer, you got to get them on your email list. This is a way to monetize and start profiting from your Facebook community. Now, the second thing that you would want to do is create a nurture email sequence for the people that come into your community, because they're probably new to who you are, what you're about, and you want to start building an immediate relationship with those people. So what is an email nurture sequence? It's basically a series of emails that you will schedule to go out automatically once someone opts in to your email list. You create a specific list and then you schedule out specific emails to go out at specific days and times from when they joined. So for example, if you grab my social selling quick start guide, then you would actually get an email that immediately goes out to deliver that guide to you. Then I could have a series of emails and say, 2 days from now, I want to send another email and it's going to say this. Maybe I share a testimonial or a story and I want to learn more about you. So I ask you some questions. And then 2 days later, I can send another email and tell you a little bit more, dive a little deeper with you. And gradually through this process, you can start adding PS lines and inviting people to check out, your products and your services, and you're growing and building and nurturing this relationship. So essentially, you can sit down in an afternoon, write out 4 or 5 emails that is going to grow a relationship with your audience, and then be able to start gradually introducing them to what it is you do and how you can further support them, hence leading them to your offers. And some of them will actually say yes. It's glorious. Profit tip number 3, run virtual events inside of your community. This could be a challenge, or it could be a masterclass, a webinar, a workshop. And that is a great way to, again, create an event where you can grow and build rapport, trust, and let people kind of get an experience of what it's like to work with you and your style. And then at the end of that event, you can actually make an offer. I literally just did this not too long ago, and it works so well. It brings in, new students, it brings in new clients, and it's an awesome way for you to just introduce what it is you do and how you best serve people to your community. Always meeting people where they're at. Not everybody is going to be a yes, but when you're consistently delivering in this capacity, the people that are ready will actually raise their hand and say yes. And when you do it consistently, you always have yeses, which is really, really cool. So make sure that you're planning out and mapping when the best times are for you to be doing challenges, or maybe setting up a masterclass, and how often you're going to do them, because it's not something you want to do just one time. Challenges are great to do maybe every other month, or even masterclasses you could do a couple of times a month. So you want to map out what works best for your community and what they really want, what the demand is, but be consistent in whatever it is that you're choosing, so you're consistently making offers. the reason why people don't buy is because we don't make offers. How many offers have you made in the past 90 days? Oh, that is always such a hard question, because a lot of times people are like, wow, I haven't made any offers. Right. So it's not that people don't want your product or don't like your service or don't think that you're, not good enough. It's that you just haven't made the offer. So these types of events and what I'm sharing with you here gives you opportunity to actually expose people to how they can further work with you. Numero 4, you want to be pointing people to your pillar content. And I have an entire video around what pillar content is, and I'll put that up here for you so you can check that out. But in a nutshell, wherever you're creating your main meaty, juicy content, my pillar content is right here, right now on YouTube. And so whenever I create a new YouTube video, I always share that inside of my community, because there's always a next thing to do. I give calls to action in these videos, and I tell you, what's the next best thing that you can do to connect with me, or that you can download as a resource for yourself to keep moving the needle in your business. And so if I'm making an offer in here, if I'm inviting you to a masterclass, if I'm doing something in this video and I expose my community to it, they will take action. They can go into the descriptions, check out the links, and start browsing around. And this builds relationship, but it also brings in new subscribers to your email list, again, where you write most of your offers to. So this is how you're going to start monetizing and growing profitably, when you're exposing people to your blog posts where you have a bunch of hyperlinks that people can click on to check things out, or you're again on YouTube, or maybe you're on your podcast and there's all these different links and resources in the show notes that pull people closer to you, and you actually can build a relationship with inside of your email list, making those offers. Now, the 5th thing is there any tools or resources that you use personally for yourself in your business, or maybe that are really great products that you could be an affiliate for that your audience would love? You can always suggest and recommend those types of things inside of your community and say, hey, one tool I love to use to really find the best titles for my YouTube videos is Keywords Everywhere or TubeBuddy, and if I'm an affiliate for TubeBuddy, which I am, I can actually put that link in the description below, which I do. And if anybody grabs that link and uses it, I earn a commission off of that. Another great one that I love is the Passion Planner. I use the Passion Planner. I love the Passion Planner. It's how I schedule out my life and my business. And it's really cool to be an affiliate for them, because you don't earn actual commissions, but you do earn points to get new planners. So a lot of times I can get those planners and use them as giveaways or as a gift for my clients, or whatever that gets to look like. So think about other additional products or services that you already use that you could be an affiliate for. And if it makes sense for your audience and you think that's something they would benefit from, you can be sharing those things inside of your community, letting them know, hey, this is a great tool, this is a great resource, and you can allow them to sign up and use it for themselves. And that way you are also earning a commission and creating profit from that. Now, number 6, you could take that affiliate concept even deeper and collaborate with other influencers and product creators inside of your community. And if they have a product or service or a program or a course that they've created that your audience would love, you can actually do an interview with them or a webinar where they're the ones doing the teaching, and then they can make their offer, and anybody that purchases that offer, you get a commission being an affiliate for that product. So this is a way to dive deeper into that affiliate concept by partnering with other people who have products that your audience would love, that you find you probably would never create, or that's not exactly your exact type of product or offer that you would create, but it's still relevant to your audience. So, I partner with people who talk about Pinterest because I don't teach on Pinterest as of right now. And so it makes sense for me to highlight other people who do talk about it, because my audience would love to know more about Pinterest, but I don't have a product or a service on that. So I could become an affiliate of a program like that and expose the training and the information to my audience. And every time someone purchases from my affiliate link from that actual offer being talked about, I would earn that commission. And that's the exact same thing that you get to do inside of your Facebook groups. All right, the next thing that you can do to start fulfilling your client base, your customer base, your students is actually offering free coaching sessions inside of your community. I've done this before. It works really well. And getting on calls with people one-on-one, doing a 30-minute free strategy session just to see where they're at, how you can further support them, show them what's possible if they're working with you and what that gets to look like, laying out your program, gives them the opportunity to say yes or to think about it and follow up with them so they eventually become a yes. So it's really important that you're inviting people to be in contact with you, in connection with you, and filling your calendar with these strategy sessions so that way you can start to fulfill your program. And finally, the number one thing you want to continue doing is keep inviting people into your Facebook group. Because of all of these other things I just laid out for you, and now you know how those are really powerful ways to grow and monetize and profit from your Facebook group, you want to keep bringing new people into your community so they're constantly going through that process. So again, I did do a video on how to grow your group to 1,000 members. You can rinse and repeat that process to grow to 2,000 and 3,000 and keep going. So the key is to keep bringing in new members so that you're taking them on this journey through this experience, through the process, so they can eventually say yes to working with you. So of course, after all that being said, I would love for you to join my Facebook group and check out how I do things in action. You can get inspiration from there. You can connect with other Christian entrepreneurs inside there, learning to lead like Jesus and learning how to use their voice to deliver their message and put their unique dent in the universe. I love supporting and watching you grow inside of that community. So just head over to yourcreatorscorner.com and it will take you directly to that group. Be sure to answer the questions and leave your email address so I can send you the new member success kit. And until next time, my friend, keep the faith, impact the world. God bless. I'll see you soon.